3 player prop bets on DraftKings Sportsbook that you do not want to miss. So I'm on the OddsJam positive expected value page. Obviously, I'm trying to bet on the NBA playoffs, and there are 3 bets I really like that we're going to lock in this video as player prop odds start to be posted for the NBA playoffs. The first bet is Valanciunas under 19.5 points, minus 105 odds on DraftKings. You can see that for any player, OddsJam will highlight in green the best odds. So I'm in Arizona. You can see the best odds on McCollum over 25.5 points, minus 105 on Caesars or DraftKings. I think Valanciunas is overrated. I think minus 105 on his under 19.5 points is an amazing bet. So I'm going to go ahead and lock this bet in and add it to my bet tracker. It is a positive EV play with a profit margin of 7.68%. So a super high profit margin on Valanciunas under 19.5 points. So we're going to go ahead, lock this in. Valanciunas, where are you? Under 19.5 points, minus 105. This is the first bet we'll lock in. It's under trader review, but hopefully they take it. So this bet has a profit margin of 7.68%, right? Pretty tight market width, only 34 cents, and a profit margin of 7.68%, right? You can see that Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, has this all the way down at minus 143, and we're getting minus 105 on DraftKings. So we just locked in this bet, Valanciunas under 19.5 points. We go to DraftKings, see if it actually placed it, and it did right here. Valanciunas under 19.5 points. Also a ton of money on the Brewers tomorrow. Let's go Brewers. So we locked in our first bet. I added it to my bet tracker. Again, the OddsJam bet tracker is extremely valuable because not only can you track your profit and loss from OddsJam, we're up 14K from these videos, but you also see how often are you beating the closing line, right? All that matters in the long run is having your CLV beat percentage over 50%. And you can see right here, not every bet beats the closing line. Not every bet wins, not every bet loses. But in the long run, if you want to make money, all that matters is generating positive closing line value, right? Beating the closing line. So we went ahead, we locked in Valanciunas under 19.5 points, minus 105. You can see the market, Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, has this all the way down at minus 143 odds. So there's a huge discrepancy here. And the sharpest sportsbook is telling us, bet the under, which is what I bet. So Valanciunas under 19.5 points. The zero vig line, if you use the market from Pinnacle, minus 143 on the under, plus 109 on the over. The true odds, once you remove the juice, which is how every sportsbook makes money, is minus 123, roughly, from a zero vig odds calculator. You put in Pinnacle's market, you remove the juice. The fair line is minus 123, and we're getting minus 105. So this is absolutely insane value. So that's the first player prop bet I'm going to lock in for the NBA playoff games tomorrow. Profit margin of 7.68%. If you're curious how you can make money sports betting, get rich sports betting, imagine getting a return of 7.68%. This game is tomorrow. It starts in 24 hours. We're getting the return of the stock market in one bet. Absolutely insane. That's the power of positive EV betting. So we locked that in. Then we can see Embiid under 33.5 points. That's another positive EV play. I think I already bet it. I just have to find it. Yeah, I did. Embiid under 33.5 points. This I've already bet. So I already bet this one. And then Siakam under 23.5 points. I also already bet. So 3 bets. One I placed during this. We're fading 3 different players. Siakam under in points. Embiid under in points. All the square action is betting these players overs. Siakam, Embiid. We're taking the under because the math is supporting it from the OddsJam positive EV page, right? No sports better wins every time. All that matters is finding value in the odds, and Valanciunas under 19.5 points is an incredible bet. If you don't tail it, what are you doing, right? It's literally an arbitrage bet between the sharpest sportsbook in the world and DraftKings. If we had both sportsbooks, if we had Pinnacle and DraftKings, we could make a risk-free profit betting on both sides, right? So whenever there's arbitrage, you know there has to be a profitable bet. So we know, right, that the bet is on DraftKings. This is the profitable bet because this is literally the smartest bookmaker out there. So we locked in the under. We locked in the under on Embiid. Why not? We might as well parlay them for a little bit of fun. Might as well have some parlay fun. So we have Valanciunas and Embiid. We want to bet their unders. Valanciunas, where are you? And Embiid. Both of these bets were insane value. So we have Embiid, Valanciunas under. Embiid under 33.5. Valanciunas under 19.5. Let's go ahead and lock it in. $250 on this parlay, plus 272 odds. And we're also fading Siakam. So that's my parlay. Valanciunas under, Embiid under. That's my first parlay for the NBA playoffs. And then we might as well add in Siakam for one more. And it's not going to let me because these players are from the same game. But whatever. So 2 bets were on Siakam, or 3. Siakam under in points. Under 23.5, minus 110. Embiid under. Valanciunas under. A lot of value in the odds. Always got to be looking for value as a sports bettor. Oh, we got some MLB bets for tomorrow. Blue Jays over 5.5 team total. We have an arbitrage bet between Pinnacle and FanDuel, so this is a great bet. I am logged into FanDuel, so maybe we'll lock in an MLB bet as well. The sports betting market is dynamic. You never know when the best bets are going to occur, so you really have to be on it, right? So we want to go to team total, Blue Jays total, over 5.5, plus 112. I'm going to try to bet $500 on it. FanDuel's like, yo, you've made way too much money off us. We're only going to give you 334.8. So, okay, I'll lock this bet in. I'm also on Blue Jays over 5.5 total runs. It's a lot of runs, but hey, the math is supporting it. If we click into this market, you can see that Blue Jays over 5.5 total runs. Caesars, no book is even giving you plus money. We're getting plus 112 on FanDuel, right? So let me add this bet to my bet tracker, 334.8, 334.8, right? Everything is about value in the odds. No sports bettor wins every time. We're getting plus 112 when literally no book is giving us plus money. So this is an amazing betting opportunity. I went ahead, I locked it in, and OddsJam is right. The sports betting market is dynamic. It's constantly changing. So you have to constantly be checking OddsJam, refreshing the positive EV page to make sure you're staying up to date with the best betting opportunities. We can see Twins minus 1.5. I know this isn't an NBA video, but we might as well place some profitable bets, and that's all I do all day. So Twins minus 1.5 plus 178 is another great bet. So let's go ahead. Let's lock this in. And I think I already bet it, so they're not going to let me bet it again. I'm not sure if I've already bet on the Twins for tomorrow. Yeah, I have the Twins plus 168. So lines are moving towards the Twins. That's a great bet as well. Anyways, a few bets. Let's make some money tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you're able to tail these picks. And let's make some money.